It's the secret book. And that's how Spirit will Karma. There she is, right behind you the whole damn time, right? In the shadows, just waiting. Darn complex. I'm done with work. Can we meet up? I'll see you in court. So there's a lot of things that she's hiding and or, again, keeping secret when it comes to him. Rigged games. How does Jay-Z currently feel about Beyonce? Okay. Hey y'all, hey, let's get into this intuitive reading, this intuitive message for Peetz. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot and sometimes it's not. You have to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're always here, welcome back, friend. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. So when it comes to Peetz current energy, there's this energy of swamp angel. There's this energy of him dealing with what feels like nuisance, provocation, gossip, hassle, freeloading, and an opportunist. And Spirit is also acknowledging that this is layered energy. This is his energy as well. He can be a nuisance. He can be a hassle. He can be an opportunist. Lots of gossip and freeloading in his energy field. And this has to do with two peas in a pod. Has to do with some kind of relationship, romance that was more of a bromance than a romance. This was more of a contract than anything else. I do see a lot of emotion with this water sign here. I also see that the heart chakra is taking on the burden of carrying the sacral energy, the sexual sacral energy, as well as the solar plexus energy, the fire in the belly to do what one wants to do because they can. Spirit is also acknowledging that he himself, his higher intuitive intuition knows this is not right. But he's acknowledging that this energy, this romance, this nuisance lured him into their emotional abyss, only to make him feel like he couldn't swim, he couldn't fight, he couldn't keep his head above water. Does that make sense? Again, water sign energy and or could be emotional, could reside around a body of water. There's this energy of being lured into someone's emotions with adder, intimacy, proposal, a message of love, temptation. How does Peetz currently feel about Foodie Beauty? He feels like, aren't you precious? Pointing fingers. When one finger is pointed, several fingers are pointed back, though. And this is emotional, but this also has a lot to do with the sacral, sexual energy. Suffering fool is the energy he feels about her. Disdain, displeasure, content, poking fun. Read between the lines. He's acknowledging that he should have left her a long time ago. He should have walked away from that a long time ago. But not just passion, also in the area of business. Do they do business together as well? Walk away, refusal, know your worth. He's focusing on self-respect and strength, and that's what he should have focused on when he was with her. He's acknowledging he's also acknowledging that there needs to be a come to Jesus moment when it comes to her. There's some information that has yet to be said, and he wants to be a whistleblower to some extent, but he also wants her to be honest too. He's acknowledging and why not? Spirit is acknowledging because there's still some form of tie. There's still something that ties him to her. And it's almost like you want to leave the door cracked. He doesn't want to close it entirely. He wants to leave it cracked. And I don't know what that's about. Maybe as an option for something. But he's acknowledging truthful communication, integrity, divine intervention, surrender, and reconciliation. When she's having her come to Jesus moment, that's the energy that she should be kind of focusing on: surrender, reconciliation. How does Peetz feel about Salah? Thank you. He feels like he needs a spiritual bath. He feels like if mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. And he needs to get that energy off of him. Speaking of that, this just confirms that someone is into the brouhaha. He's acknowledging that Salah is into it. He needs to focus on self-love, relaxation, regeneration, satiety within, and replenishment. However, subconsciously, he's also acknowledging that Salah is more so focused on getting what he wants. Catching everyday lightning bugs. Having everyday magic. Okay. Childhood simple pleasures and a secret wish. Okay, he's also acknowledging that he's gotten too big for his britches. In the area of romance, there's a wilted flower here making me feel like love is lost. Too big for your britches. Feet are stepping on the heart chakra, so there's imbalance and or delays to the heart chakra. There's arrogance, vanity when it comes to self. Okay, and when it comes to Salah, self-importance, being high and mighty, modesty is needed. Spirit is also acknowledging he feels like This has to do with this relationship that he's in, that's hotter than blue blazes. A lot of heart chakra. Actually, the heart chakra is so imbalanced. A lot of sexual sacral energy and solar plexus energy, and not listening to one's higher intuitive self when it comes to Salah. He's acknowledging, aren't you precious? Same card that came out when it comes to Foodie Beauty. When one finger is pointed, several fingers are pointed back. A lot of sexual sacral energy here. A lot of emotion. Aren't you precious? You're a suffering fool, filled with disdain, displeasure, contempt, poking fun, and read between the lines. There's something else in the middle of the deck. Spirit said he's running around here, looking crazy. Peace energy is acknowledging. Salah's energy is filled with poor manners, lack of tact, discourtesy, impoliteness. Social grace is required. Something's going on with his ability to rationalize and or think properly. Air sign energy is up there. Whichever way the wind blows, that's the way that he goes. That he's got a lot of energy in this root chakra, and it's imbalanced. It's just all over the place. Spirit is acknowledging that he is not connected to source, and source has not been invited in. There's no relationship, it feels like. Peet's current energy when it comes to Foodie Beauty. He feels like she's wrong. She knows she's wrong. She has a lot of fire in the belly to do what she wants to do when she wants to do it. He's also acknowledging that there's something that's a bad idea. I do see a drink in hand. He says that there's an energy of her being manipulated when it comes to her, and manipulative and led astray. Okay? He's also acknowledging that there is a brilliant idea and a clearer path and a brighter future ahead if she chooses. And she can plant her seeds there and have fertile ground and steady growth and be fruitful if she chooses. How does Peetz feel about Salah? He's fitting it all into place. Things are coming together. His plan is coming together. But he has received some form of a cold shoulder. There's something that has been frozen, put on ice for a while. Hey. Thank you, Spirit. And now the paths are closed. He's locked out. Do not enter. Something that he was trying to be successful in has now been halted. There's some form of obstacle. Peet's current energy when it comes to Foodie and Salah. Rescue is in reverse. 16 is significant. 7 is significant. Are you trying to rescue another? Do you believe your love can change someone or miraculously heal this person? Or are you waiting to be rescued? Do you believe that someone will sweep you off your feet and take away all of your troubles? Reverse, the rescue card cautions you against romanticizing your situation right now. Look closely and see reality as it is rather than the illusion, thank you, Spirit, of how you'd like it to be. You need to step back and rescue yourself. Trust that Spirit will guide you to expose the illusion so that you may discern the difference between truth and fantasy. What's the tea between Peetz and Foodie Beauty? Thank you. Karmic friends. Can't fully trust them. Tension, secret competition. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. There is some reflecting on, is this a karmic friend? What happened in our relationship? How do I acknowledge how I got here, what I did to get here? How do I take accountability and responsibility for my actions? There's also this energy of being rejected when it comes to Peetz and Foodie. What is the energy between Peetz and Salah? Wants you back. Oh. So someone Someone knows some information. See, they're trying to grab. See these hands? They're trying to grab this information. What information do you have on the other? There's proof and there's some getting of evidence. I want you back. Almost like they're trying to grab something from the other. And they're also acting like and this is layered. This is to him. Salah to Peetz to Salah. I'm too busy winning. And what are you winning? You're winning based off of your bad habits. Some form of addiction, toxin, and or drug. Because now you're the boss daddy. Stable, rich business owner, CEO, big dick energy. But you got a bad reputation. It feels like someone's fighting for that space with Foodie to have that big boss daddy energy. Yeah, they're hooked, in fact. But this is all karmic. Karmic friends, can't fully trust them. It's 3. 3 is a crowd. There's secret competition. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. You know, ultimately you're broke. Not just financially, physically, mentally, spiritually. Okay, because you wanting to have this space is manipulative. This is not serving in your highest good. This does not keep you on your righteous aligned path. And so the universe is constantly doing its job to make sure that this doesn't work. You might get what you want on the front end, but on the back end it kicks your ass. This comes down to money. Comes down to money. Peetz, current energy. The star card, a lack of faith, despair, and discouragement. Peetz, current energy when it comes to Foodie Beauty. He feels like she is self-destructing due to indecision and delay. He feels like with the 5 of Swords, it keeps talking about how she needs to be open to change and that he feels like she can change if she chooses. That she needs to be open to change, but she's holding on and harboring past resentments. With the Sun card, he also feels like she's dealing with depression and also this feeling of, you know, not being successful. Peetz, current energy when it comes to Salah. He feels like he feels very empowered. He feels very in charge. That he has the stick now. He has the magic wand now. He gets to call the shots, right? With the Ace of Wands in the area of business and also in the area of passion. Passionate but yet chaotic. He feels very empowered right now. But with the 8 of Wands, he's acknowledging that there's going to be water on the flame. Throwing water on the flame in the area of business and also in the area of passion. Passionate but yet chaotic. That things are going to start to slow down. That he's going to be frustrated and he's going to have some form of delay and holding off because there's a tower moment coming. The house is crashing. Whatever falls, falls. Whatever crashes, crashes. Whatever's left, that's what you deal with. Spirit is acknowledging there's disaster, upheaval, change, unwelcome change, pain, separation, negative external forces. And this is going to affect the lovers. The union, the relationship, the values, the alignment, the choices. There's going to be a disruption in manifestation. There's something that's trying to come that's going to find and or have delay and obstacle. There's emotional immaturity and creative blocks with the Page of Cups for that relationship. There's also going to be overly emotional energy amongst these two with the Queen of Swords in reverse. Malicious, cold-hearted. Peetz energy on what's next for Foodie and Salah. He's acknowledging that there will be recovery, but this is over. There's going to be an inevitable end, and there's a fear of ruin with the 10 of Swords. He's also acknowledging with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, because someone is authoritative, domineering, and controlling. They're trying to find balance, work-life balance moving forward, but there will be ups and downs, okay? The root chakra is all out of place. There's imbalance and or delay in the root chakra. This is all about money and trying to balance money and have control of money as it moves around, you know, as it chooses, because the energy of money was not respected. And in life, there is this energy of reciprocity, but there's also this energy of give and take. And around the energy of money, it is out of balance and it is being manipulated, you know. And so energy, I don't care what kind of energy you're talking about, doesn't like that. It doesn't care for that. And so you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. There's an energy of trying to find balance and trying to adapt and trying to focus on time management, trying to juggle things, juggle work and life, juggle partnership, ultimately leaving someone in a very heartbroken state with the Three of Swords in reverse. They're going to be releasing pain. They're going to be optimistic. They're going to want to forgive. But this feels hurtful. It's heartbreaking. Spirit is also acknowledging. I can get the card out. The Sun in reverse. Somebody is not going to be happy. It feels like a storm. It feels like a cloud, like cloudy. It feels like a cloud over the sun. Like it just feels like temporary depression and a lack of success. Okay. There is an energy that things are changing and this is difficult, and that someone needs to step back and take a second look at their circumstances. Thank you, Spirit. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Now we sit back and let the universe do what the universe does.